Howdy, what's up, Howdy?
Are you Woody from Toy Story?
Howdy!
There's a snake in my boat.
Cut. What's up, everyone? I am Carlos. This is Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm with my friend Steve-O again.
How's it going, everybody at home? Thank you for tuning in.
Something different today from the brand Arielle Shoshana.
See, I didn't know what it was until you brought it to my attention.
It's the first niche perfumery shop in the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay.
This is what the bottle looks like.
Very
a little
cool.
history on Arielle. She used to be a blogger, I believe.
Okay.
And she also part-timed in a lot of the New York City fragrance boutiques. And how I met her in the first place was at an event at Oswald. And she suggested Creation E to me that evening. It was a Rosa Dove event, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that was the time he sprayed me all over with his signature scent.
I remember
and
that,
in my shirt and everything. Oh, my God. But anyway, from that moment, I fell in love with Creation E.
Yeah.
And it was because of her.
Oh, wow.
So she lived her dream, moved to Washington and opened a store, and it's doing very well.
That's amazing. I'm proud of her. Good
She
for her.
carries all kinds of brands, 80s de Venustas. I don't know the complete list, but she has all the niche stuff that you would expect from a great store. Like all the others, Twisted Lily, 80s de Venustas, Osme Perfumery.
Yeah.
She has them all.
I hope to be able to visit it one day.
Triple Ink did a video there, which I really...
Okay, yes,
that was a great
I'm
video.
familiar.
I really liked that video.
Yeah.
So she sent me this a while back, and actually it was when I saw his video, I said, oh my God, I forgot to review this. So we're here today. We've been working all day, but it's a slow day. We have fast days and we have slow days. There are days we'll do 9 videos in one day. Yes, in one day, drinking,
true.
eating, and all. And there are days that we'll do 4. I think we're at number 4 today. So
Yeah.
it happens, you know.
But it's all stuff that we really like, and we're very passionate about it, and it's like, we got to get this done, and, you know, here's another great one.
And speaking of passionate, this perfume is based on passion fruit. I
Yeah.
believe it's the first fragrance ever to be centered around that note. And also...
Yeah, it's a CO2 distillation of passion fruit, the first ever fragrance of its kind.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so there are a few methods of extraction when it comes to distilling the essences of certain fragrance notes, or raw materials, rather. So we have CO2, we have steam distillation, we have maceration, enfleurage. The list goes on and on.
So passion fruit.
Yeah.
She worked with perfumer Cecile Hua, who I'm not familiar with, but
Likewise.
apparently she has a few things that she's done, or maybe more. I don't know. But Cecile Hua is her name. It was released in 2017. It's the namesake perfume, like the signature perfume of the shop.
Eponymously titled, yes.
The notes are passion fruit, grapefruit, rhubarb, mandarin, peach, saffron, pink pepper, cardamom, magnolia, sandalwood, ambroxan, and vanilla.
Ah, okay.
I was waiting for the masculine note. So ambroxan, there it is. There's the masculine note.
Yeah, okay.
Fragrantica has it listed as a woman's fragrance, but we disagree.
I think that, you know, whenever I think about this scent, yes, there's a part of me that wants to say, okay, it's fruity, it's overly fruity maybe sometimes, which is not a bad thing. I love that quality about it. And it kind of reminds me of like an Escada fragrance. So I know Escada makes really robust, fruity fragrances for women, but then at the same time, it reminds me of wonderful offerings like Enchanted Forest, like the Vagabond Prince.
Great one.
And I'm like, I would love to wear that. So I can't agree that it's feminine leaning. I think it's perfectly unisex.
You know,
yeah, the ambroxan, the vanilla.
Some will say that, you know, perfumes, there's no gender in perfumes. I sort of agree, says the guy who wears Black Orchid, his signature scent. But there are clearly some perfumes that are just straight up, like, let's put a flower on my bald head, you know.
Miss Dior.
That I don't feel comfortable wearing, you know.
Yeah.
That's not the case here. This is robustly fruity. And kind of, it's very ripe.
Yeah.
Like I said to you before, it kind of reminds me of like when papaya has been in the refrigerator and it gets sweeter and sweeter and sweeter as it sits in there. But passion fruit. I don't know that I've smelled a passion fruit. What does a passion fruit look like?
I don't think I have either.
For some reason, that oriental... Oh, it's dragon fruit. Never mind. Dragon fruit? Like the green
with
thing
the red
pink?
skin, the pink skin, yeah.
So, what do you get from this?
So it is very fruity. I pick up a little bit on the grapefruit because it has a citrusy tart introduction, so maybe that's what's giving way to it smelling a little bit overripe. I definitely get the passion fruit in there. I'm not sure how much mandarin I get from it. It doesn't smell orangey or anything. Perhaps the peach. Saffron, I know, comes across as a spicy note in a lot of offerings. It's even used to either supplement or supplant a leather note.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't get much of that. It really just smells fruity. It's fresh, but it's smooth. And I like that about this scent, that it smells fruity, but it's not something where people would question whether or not the fragrance you're wearing is masculine or feminine. I personally see myself wearing this and having a lot of luck in public.
And your wife, last time I was at your house, I had her smell it. She loved it too.
Like it, yeah. She liked it a lot.
And we all know that Mrs. Redolessence is very picky on what she likes and doesn't like.
That is true, yeah.
This has good projection. It jumps off the skin really nicely.
Yeah, I can smell it now.
The ambroxan gives it a little bit of weight and doesn't make the fruitiness seem screechy and loud and overly feminine, you know?
My only concern initially was with notes like the passion fruit, the grapefruit, the mandarin. They're very volatile in nature. So I was waiting for you to list something that was going to, you know, serve as a base note or a fixative to help it last a little bit longer. And then you mentioned the ambroxan and the vanilla. So that sort of reinforces my understanding that this is going to give us pretty good longevity.
And the vanilla here is on the creamy side.
Okay, good.
So
yeah, I agree.
It's $125 for a 100 ml bottle. You can pick it up at arielleshoshana.com.
Yeah.
And if you're in the area, definitely go visit her. She's got a beautiful, beautiful shop. I can't wait to get there one day. Thank you so much, Arielle, for sending the sample for us.
Thank you again.
To review, and it was fun to review. We really did enjoy it. And hopefully some others will go and seek out this perfume of yours. Thanks so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next review.
Take care.